Hi you guys! Today I'm going to be showing you how to create rules in Gmail to filter your emails. If you don't know what a filter is or you've never used one before, it's essentially just going to automatically put an email that's come into your inbox where you want it to. And it does what you tell it to. So Gmail on iOS doesn't yet allow you to create filters in the same way that you can do on the desktop. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do all of this on the desktop, so have your laptop with you so you can follow along as we go through. Let's jump right in. So the first way to create a filter is going to be through existing emails in your inbox. This is super simple to do. So for example, I'm going to click on an email that I want to create a filter for. And once this email is open, I'm just going to go over to the right hand side and select the three dots. And then this is where we'll find filter messages like this. So we're going to click this and we're going to select the type of filter we want to create. And then we're going to create the filter and select where we want it to go. So what we can do is select the first box, which is just going to skip the inbox, and it's going to archive it for us. We can mark it as unread, we can star it, we can apply a label, we can forward it, delete it. You've got a whole bunch of different options to look at and choose from here. And once you've selected the one you want, you're just simply going to create that filter. The next way is through the filters and blocked addresses section. And so to access this section, we're going to go into our settings by clicking the settings icon in the top right. And then we're going to click on see all settings. Up at the top here, we're going to find the filters and blocked addresses. And we'll select this, and we're simply going to create a new filter. So we'll select this, and this is going to bring up the information page where we're going to enter whatever thread of emails that you're choosing. You'll just put all of that information in here, and then you're going to create that filter again. Once you click create filter, it's going to bring you to that same page where you're going to select where you want this email to go. Hey, if you're finding this video helpful, you can also support the channel through super stickers. These basically help fund the channel, and it helps allow us to continue creating videos and content for you guys. Thanks, and let's get back to the video. The last and maybe quickest way to access these filters is to just go up to the search mail bar here at the top, and then if you go over to the very right side of it, you'll find the show search options here, and you'll click this, and this is going to bring up the exact same creative filter page that we had before, where we're going to enter the same type of information. So in this search criteria here, it's all pretty self-explanatory, but there are a couple tips that I will give you that's going to make your filter more accurate. So in the subject box here, what you want to do is try to enclose any phrases or words with speech marks. So for example, if the subject line was monthly spreadsheets, having the speech marks on either side is going to be a lot better than not having them. This basically is just going to increase the chances of the correct email activating the filter. We go down to has the words or doesn't have. Something to remember is that this will include words and phrases inside the body of the email and not just the subject line. This is going to be really good for online stores or other companies that use different emails to send out spam or advertisements to your email. This happens a lot with stores like Amazon, where they have slightly different emails every single time, and so marking it as spam isn't going to do the job, as you'll have to go in and manually mark each separate email as spam. So in this case, what you would do is just put the company's name in has the words. So then we're going to create the filter here. And just as before, we're going to be given all of these options. Something to note is you can select as many of these as you want. Just make sure none of them conflict with each other. One more thing to note is if you select forward it to or send template, you're going to have to make the forwarding address or the template first. Otherwise, when you try to make them from this menu, all of your filter settings that you just created are going to be wiped. I'm going to select delete it, and then I'm going to create this filter. And then now that I've created it, it's just going to give me a bit of information from what I've just done. So the following filters are applied to all the incoming emails. To access this filter again, if I wanted to delete it or modify it, I'm just going to go back into the settings icon here. And then I'm going to click see all settings. Then up at the top, I'm going to click on filters and blocked addresses. And this is going to be where I find that filter. So I have a couple options on the right hand side of it. I can edit the filter or I can delete it. And when I click delete, it's just going to give me a confirmation, and then I'll click OK, and now it's deleted. The filter will no longer be applied. Alrighty, you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope that you found these steps helpful. Choose whichever one works for you, whichever one's easiest or makes more sense. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.